Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I wanted to have a channel so I can reach to you. On this channel, I'm going to make videos on poems with explanation, grammar and everything related to English subject. So watch the entire video and press like button. Where the Mind is Without Fear is written by Rabindranath Tagore. Where the Mind is Without Fear is originally written in Bengali language and later it was translated by Tagore himself into English. This poem is the part of an anthology, means a book of poem named Gitanjali. Gitanjali has many poems which are beautiful, sensitive and heart-touching. And that's why for this work of literature, Rabindranath Tagore was awarded with the Nobel Prize for Literature. He was the first non-European to receive this award. So, let's enjoy the poem. The Mind is Without Fear. This poem was written when India was ruled by Britain. Poet Rabindranath Tagore has expressed in this poem what kind of country he wished to live in and what he expected from the people of the country. In his ideal country, he does not wish only political freedom but social, economic and educational freedom as well for the people of India. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit, where the mind led forward by thee into ever widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country away. Let us see the meaning line by line. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. Tagore stressed here on slavery, inequality in the society, where many classes and castes live under the dominance of higher castes, as well as under the dominance of Britishers. They should be given equal treatment in the society so they can experience self-respect, self-esteem, and they can live their life with self-dignity. Self-respect means holding their head high. Where knowledge is free. Poet believes that education can change the future of country, and that's why free and quality education should be provided to all to create a good society to live in. The next line. Where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls. The meaning is given: narrow domestic walls, divisions of class, caste, religion, color, etc. The meaning of this line is there should be no differences in the society. All the people of the society or a country should live together in a harmony, without any differences on the ground of caste, religion, color, or any kind of other divisions. Where words come out from the depth of truth. Poet implies here in this line about ethics, morality, and honesty. People should not cheat, they should not lie. Whatever they speak, they must be same within. We know nowadays people have grudges within but wear smile on faces and speak lovely words. This is not an ideal society. The ideal society wished by the poet here, people would speak what they feel within. Where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection. The figure of speech written in the bracket we will see in another video. Leave it for now. See the meaning of this line. This line means the people in our society or country must be innovative. They must work hard continuously to achieve what they desire. Today, we want so much good money, good position, but very few are working hard to get them. That's why Tagore says that we should stretch our arms towards perfection. Means, until we reach to perfection in what we do or until we get what we want, we must accept all challenges and put our continuous efforts for it. Let us move ahead. Where clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit. Poet knows the challenges of our country like illiteracy, ignorance. Our country has some ill traditions and harmful rituals like dowry, child marriage. So poet wants us to accept change with change of time. Replace old harmful customs and traditions to new, progressive, rational thoughts. Educated people must act like educated and not like ignorant and illiterate people. Next, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. Now here, thee and Father, these words are used for the God. So in these lines, poet urges God to guide his countrymen for moral awakening, to fight against injustice, liberate them from the fear of oppression and repression. He prays to steer and direct them to the paths of progress and prosperity. They should be confident and open-minded, accepting to the new challenges and changes. Therefore, this poem is remarkable to a great extent, which expresses intensity of the feeling of freedom. This poem is universal in its appeal and envisions the heaven of freedom. If you see the entire poem once again, you will see all the fundamental rights which are included in our constitution, which have been written some 40 years back in this poem. I hope you have liked this presentation. So I request to go below and write your comments to motivate, to encourage and to improve as well. And subscribe this channel so I can reach you easily. Thank you for watching.